you saw in the title, this video, can't talk this morning. This video is going to be about creating a why to be successful in a no spend. Okay, so no spend. I know sometimes people hear that and they're like, oh God, you know, it's daunting. How do I be successful at this? You know, what will I do if I'm with my friends or my family and they want to buy something or they want to go out? You know, how do I make this happen for 28, 30 days? 2 months, however long you choose to do so. I'm going to try my best to share with you some of my thoughts on things that are working for me, because I am in the middle, well, and still in the beginning of a no spend for the month of January, and you know, how to be successful at that, because it is possible. People are doing it and it works. So let's jump right into it. I do have some notes and I have them on my cell phone that I will be going over. I have been skimming on Pinterest trying to find something that really I felt like would sum up or categorize things that I think you should do before you plan or begin a no spend that can make you successful. And before I jump right into that, I want to just touch on, and I think these are tips to help you be successful, but I do want to talk about the why, creating a why. I think a why is important for any time you have goals that you are hoping to achieve. I've talked about it on my channel before, and there's videos about it when it comes to losing weight or being more aware of what you're eating and making healthier decisions. I think creating a why for that is important. I think creating a why for why you want to be more financially aware or save money or be financially responsible. Creating a why will always give you that that piece of paper, or you know, if you want to put it in your phone, something that you can always go back to, because there are going to be moments where you want to give up or give in to temptation. You know, I think when it comes to weight loss, and I've mentioned this, and I don't want to go too deep into it because this one is more about financially doing a no spend. You know, that why, when you're out with your friends and they want to eat something and you have your healthy snacks with you, or you know, you have to go back to your why. What is making you want to do this? I know a lot of times people get caught up in the trends of things, whether that's a new weight loss, whatever, a tea, you know, waist training, all these different trends that it may work for the other person, but will it work for you? Because you don't know really your why. You're just jumping on the bandwagon. And I think the same thing can apply to no spends or wanting to be more financially aware or responsible. So when it comes to a no spend, I decided to do my no spend. I actually started in late December, right before the new year, because I'm one of those people, I really don't think you have to wait for the new year or the new month or the new week to start something. But that's just me. I think you can start whenever you want to start. You can start today if this is your, you know, you want to start a new journey. But I made up my mind that, you know, I am a planner girl and I love my arts and crafts, but I have a ton of stuff. Okay, I have more than enough stickers. I have more than enough paper clips. I have a lot of stuff. And I think, you know, same thing with, you know, and I'm just relating this back to health, because you guys follow me on Instagram or you follow me on my YouTube. You know, I always talk about the gym. I always talk about being healthy and watching what you're eating. You know, it's the same thing. I know that the tools that I need and the things I need to do to stay a certain weight. So I feel like it's the same thing for my no spend. I know the things that I need to do and put them into place in order to be successful. So I decided to do a no spend at the end of December. I was like, and I told my husband, I said, you know what, come January, I really want to buckle down and be more aware of what I am spending. I mean, I felt like at one point it was kind of getting a little out of hand, because it was like almost I got excited about the rush of buying something, which I felt like wasn't healthy for me. Like I should never be excited about purchasing something that I don't really need. I could see if it was something that I really needed, like, oh my God, we got a brand new stove or a brand new refrigerator, or you know, something for the house that's going to benefit us for a very long term, not something that's going to be like quick in the minute. And I think we have to be aware of those quick in the moment self gratifications, because they don't help us in the long run. So I told my husband, I said, come January, and he kind of looked at me like, you really gonna do a no spend? And I was like, babe, I'm so serious. I really want to do this no spend. And I talk about in my list of things to do, let your family and friends know so that they don't tempt you, or they know your boundaries. And I'm going to talk about boundaries because I think all of those things are so important. So before I go too much into my own soapbox, let's jump right into what I think is very important to prepare you for a no spend. I think first and foremost, sit down, whether it's 3 to 5 sentences, create a little something, a written paragraph that you can go back to that reminds you in those weak moments why you are doing this no spend and why it's important to you to maybe be more disciplined or to challenge yourself to see if you can be more disciplined with spending your money. So I think the why is like it trumps everything else because there are going to be moments where you want to give in. But I'm going to go over, I think it's 9 things. It's 10 things that I have to help you get through a no spend or to prepare you to be successful in your no spend. Number 1, create your why. Your why is important. I can't stress it enough. That way you have a tool, you have something that you can go back to and read over and say, you know, this is why I'm doing this. You're not doing it because it's trending. You're not doing it because another friend of yours or someone else in your family is saying, I want to do this, and you're just jumping on the bandwagon. You're doing it because it's important to you. You have a purpose with it, and you set many goals. You know, a month can be kind of daunting. So set, hey, the first week of the month, I'm going to make it through the month. First 3 days, set that why. And then next I want to go into write down your rules. Number 2, write down what your rules are. Be specific on the expectations you will make, including the dollar amount. So on the exceptions, I'm sorry. So be specific on the exceptions you will make, including dollar amounts. There are going to be times throughout your month that you may have to spend a little bit more than what you were bargaining for, or there may come a day in your month where you do have to go purchase something, but set your own rules, write it down. I think writing it down is so important. If you're someone who loves to use your phone or your tablet or your laptop, that's fine too. But I just think there's something about putting pen to paper and your hand actually going through those motions of writing something down. I think that changes the course. I just do. That's me. That's my personal belief, and I'm sticking to it. So number 2, write down your rules. Number 3, talk with your family. Like I said, I talk with my husband. He's my best friend. He's the closest person to me. Yes, I have siblings and so forth, but I don't see them every day. My husband is someone who I know not only it's not about accountability, because I don't know if I always believe and you need an accountability partner. I think it's great if you have one, but sometimes we have to go at things alone, and we have to be okay with that, because you may not have someone who's going to support you. You may not, but you can support yourself. I think it's great if you can have a friend or a sibling or a parent that's going to say, hey, I got you, I'm rooting for you. I think that is awesome. When it comes to working out, when it comes to eating better, when it comes to being financially savvy, I think all of those accountability parts are awesome. My husband is my best friend. He's my biggest cheerleader. But I don't want to put that burden on him to keep me accountable for my own adult decisions, if that makes sense. So talk to your family, let them help you with the rules, and make it a fun challenge. This shouldn't be something where you feel deprived. If you're feeling deprived, then you probably are not ready for it. And that's okay. I think things come in seasons, and maybe it's just not the time for you to do a no spend because maybe you're just not there yet, and that's okay. I don't think that everything is for everybody. I think you can definitely try it. But I mean, it should be fun. It should be, it shouldn't be something where you're feeling deprived and lost and, oh my God, the struggle, and the struggle will come, but you should be able to snap back out of it. It shouldn't make you depressed or feel bad about yourself. So talk to your family. That's number 3, or talk to your friends and family. Number 4, prepare for your needs. This is where I think also pen and paper comes to play. Making sure you're prepared. Like really just that simple. Making sure you have everything in your home that you'll need to get through your no spend. Food, clothes, cleaning items, your toiletries. Making sure you have adequate supplies of necessities, but don't go overboard. Don't go crazy at Costco and Sam's Club trying to stock up on things as if things are about to end in the world. No, you just need to make sure you have what you need to get through your no spend so that you're not running out to the store and then just spending without any, without thinking about it, without putting, without planning, is what I'm trying to say. Number 5, take stock of groceries. This goes back to what I said. Prepare for your needs. Clean out the pantry and freezer to make sure you have enough staples to get through the month. You want to be prepared. That's all that is. And if 9 times out of 10, if you're watching my channel, you're probably a planner girl or someone who's trying to be more organized. We do these things anyway. We're always checking, double checking, organizing, checking inventory. And I talk about that with meal planning. So making sure you have your inventory checked. Okay, this is a good one. Plan for your entertainment. You want to have fun. Like I said, this should not be daunting. This should not be something that you hate. It should not be something that makes you feel bad. Plan for your entertainment. What will you do? Plan free activities and projects. Date night. If you're married to someone who has a significant other, you can have date night at home, or you can enjoy the scenery in your town, whether it's a walk downtown or whether it's making a picnic. I don't know about picnic in the winter, but you get what I'm saying. You still want to have fun. You can still go to the movies. My husband and I are going to the movies this weekend. We planned for that, so it's already budgeted out. We don't feel deprived and don't feel like we're missing out on something. This is a good one. Ensure your pet needs. Don't forget the pets. They're important. They need food. They need to go to the groomers. Don't forget them. Ensure that they have enough food, litter, and or medication for the month. Once again, it's all about planning. You have to plan to be successful in whatever you want to do. So a no spend is no exception. Make a plan for the money saved. How will you use money saved? Be specific. Don't let that money disappear. Going in a no spend, you shouldn't have to jump into your savings if you need to, then of course, but I can't stress enough making the plan. Number 9, post reminders. Post motivational reminders throughout your house, car, or while you are having a no spend month. This goes back to my number 1, your why. I don't care if your why is in your planner. Take a picture of it, put it on the front of your phone, post it in your mirror, in your bathroom, on a little post-it, post it in your car. Do what you need to do to motivate yourself. That's why I say I think accountability partners are great, but sometimes we have to go at things alone. And I think if you post those little reminders, or like I said, have your no spend on the front of your phone. That way, on your screen lock, every time you look at your phone, it's right there. You're reminding yourself, hey, I am trying to be successful. I am trying to get through this no spend. And your no spend, like I said, it doesn't have to be a full 30 days. It could be 7. It could be 3 or 5 days. It could be whatever you set your rules to be. And then last but not least, number 10, mentally prepare. Be positive. This is not about deprivation. It's only a month. It's not about depriving yourself. It's not about making you feel bad if you fall off, if you have to go and buy something. It's okay. It does not mean that you are a failure. It does not mean that you cannot complete this. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means stuff happens, life happens, the days come and go, and you have to be mentally prepared to do it. So I really hope that this helps somebody. I feel like I helped myself even more. I've been on my no spend. This is now, the 10th of January. So I've been on it for 10 days. It's not been hard. I have been budgeting like crazy, every day checking. I did my cash envelopes last week. I posted a video on that. I love doing the cash envelope system. I will be doing those videos every 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that. But I really hope that this video helps somebody and it helps prepare someone else to get through their no spend, or prepare for maybe a no spend, maybe for the rest of the half of the month. Maybe you want to do a 15 or a 16-day no spend, or maybe you want to do one just for February. Whatever your rules and your boundaries are, I hope that this video has helped someone. I hope it prepares you, and I hope it gives you a little bit more insight that this shouldn't be something that makes you feel bad about yourself. It shouldn't be something that you feel like, something's being taken away from you. I hope it empowers you to be great and to be successful. So as usual, I thank you guys for watching my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to thumbs up or thumbs down. Don't forget to leave a comment. I love chatting with you guys, and I will be talking to you guys soon. Bye guys. Thanks.